see. What are you doing? You're being a good boy. Big ears you have. Wow. So I'm going to get away from politics because I have another idea for a video game. Okay, this video game, it goes like this. You know, you used to go to a store and go buy a video game physically, but let's say you buy it on the internet, whatever. And the story in the game starts when you start the video game. You go home, you put the video game in your, what do you call it, console or your computer or whatever, and you start it up. It boots up, and it starts running the program or whatever. But there's some malicious code for some like space age like 6 or 7 or 8G, I don't know, computer technology, IT that's out there, and the program runs and its process starts where essentially it turns your computer into a malicious, viral, killer robot. Okay, and what it does is you could connect it to like, it might be like, I don't know, the terrorists made it, or like some kind of guy like Kingpin from Spider-Man, some corporate, and John Bolton could play the part, you know, who sells this video game in order to just get people. And what it does is it turns your console, video game console, or your PC into a robot that essentially gets you. It starts, you know, and gets you with a plug. A plug shoots out of it and plugs you. Okay, and when it plugs into you, you go through the cord into the damn computer or the console. And then the video game really starts, because now the whole point of this game is to get out. You got to get back out. You got to either find somebody to come along and get you out, or you got to get out. You know, and what kind of levels do you have? I don't know. It'd be like a create your own adventure book. Or like, do you want to try to call somebody on the phone from inside this thing? It has the internet. I don't know, can you get into a Facebook account? Maybe you go to social media, try to tell people I'm trapped in this dumb game. Seriously, it's bad. You know, what do you do? Do you use another game that you already have in your library to try to, with a shooter, to try to get it? But that's my idea. Kind of sci-fi, you know. But you know, you can imagine how many people buy a new video game. Probably millions, maybe. If you got a good seller, millions of people suddenly, where'd they go? Nobody knows. It wouldn't be the gaming console, would it? No. Why? What would the gaming console do? The PC? Yeah. Could enslave all of humanity. I don't know. It'd be some Bond villain level stuff. Okay, sure. So I was just thinking the game might sound like the Matrix, but it's an actual plug, like, you know, you plug into the outlet. So it's different in that way. But the story wouldn't be anything as similar because you're not the one. Could you imagine, like, what if the power goes out? You know? What if you can't pay the electric bill and the power goes out and there's no power to the console? What happens to you? You're stuck in the damn thing. So I don't know, there'd be a lot of possibilities. Yeah, and that's it.